Hello, my name is Andrew Daly. This is the Games for Change nonprofit responsive web design redesign. This is the visual inventory as to what elements and aspects I'm looking at specifically within this inventory. Starting off, as you can see, I looked at companies specifically to gaming that relate to nonprofit that is for gaming. I did this because I felt that looking at gaming websites to start will break down the other elements I need to cover later. As you can see, I looked at companies such as Razer, PlayStation, Nintendo, Prospect, and as you can see, all four of these are utilizing both a large header, they are putting forth navigation, they are utilizing unique colors, and they make sure you know what the products are, what they're for, and why one should take time to look at them. Similar to that of a nonprofit, one wants to know what the nonprofit is it something they're interested in, and should it be worth moving forward with in terms of what it is they're looking for. As you can see, as far as color goes, I was thinking more of a simplistic color use, as this would allow for both a clean cut design, but it still allows one to have contrasting colors, push forth the typography and the type so that one can understand what it is, bringing forth what's clickable and what's not, and making sure that the site is both legible and readable throughout. Bright central colors, this would be utilized for more things such as clickable elements or user interface and experience elements. As you can see here, I strayed away from just gaming. I looked at companies such as beer companies, as you can see Shock Top. I looked at some other companies that are just more of like a advertising, and then I did look at two gaming ones. One thing that I noticed out of all of these is you know what's clickable based on the color, based on the repetition of color and shape, and also the location at which they are putting it. As you can see here, these are the four headers. They're all using some clickable element, again repeating that color, typography. They're looking and telling you what is clickable. As for the nonprofit of choice, since it is a technology-based one, I feel that this is a component that needs to be included and really well done, as it pushes the idea and moves the user through the space with ease. Utilizing imagery is something I would love to consider, also with accompanying that of illustrations. As you can see here, some are utilizing both illustrations and imagery, pushing forth products or settings or people within settings. I think that as for a nonprofit, it is important to include pictures of what actually occurs within the space, as people want to know, is it a healthy environment? Is it something for them? Do they feel that this is something they should be involved with? And is it a legitimate and well-developed nonprofit that actually can make some sort of difference in the civic issues as this one is going to be covering? The main statement, this is one aspect I am hoping to really push to a new forefront. As you can see here, all 6 of these different sites are utilizing a big header that pushes and drives home the idea or the product in which they are trying to promote. The reason this one is so important is the user is coming to the website to find out about the nonprofit. If they cannot find what the nonprofit is about, or it is hidden within large chunks of content, it is very hard for them to get interested, also to even consider joining or working with this nonprofit. As you can see, they're utilizing large type. They're bringing forth messages such as things that need to change, problems, different products that are just new to the market, ways that they have benefited or helped the environment and or the human race, and they're looking at and they're making a profit. Again, nonprofits, they need to know and state what it is they are doing so that the user understands directly what their message is. Understanding what is clickable is something also I need to really address. As you can see within these images, in the top left one, for instance, you know exactly where to put your name, your email, your phone number right off the bat because of the predetermined type in there. On the one next to it, the chain funder, you can see that they utilized hover states to help show that the user is over a clickable item. Some of the other ones are utilizing color, typography, repetition, simplicity versus heavy. As you can see in the bottom two, one is utilizing color through their whole button, where the one on the right is utilizing just a stroke. But all of these different elements tell you where you're going to end up based on clicking them. overall, this is the visual inventory I've developed for the Games of Change nonprofit, and I'm looking forward to pursuing this nonprofit and redesign. Thank you.